Okay, we've got a really interesting car here. It is marked up as a Ballard Special, 7.2 litre. That's massive. So we've got the builder and owner of this car here, Tobias Ballard, and he's going to tell us a little bit about this fantastic vehicle behind him here.
Yeah, what would you like to know? It's a 1929 Ford Model A. Now, back in 1932, there was a French car dealer who decided that he wanted to build a two-engined car for racing, and he did and successfully competed it for a couple of races, and then the car was lost to time. There's no photographs of it.
Okay.
I'd already decided I wanted to build a two-engine car, Model A. They did it with Model Ts quite successfully in the 1920s, and so I thought we'll do it with Model A. And I thought I was the first one, but I'm not.
Someone's done it before?
No, someone did it in 1932,
Really?
But no one's done it since, from what I can tell.
Oh, wow. Okay, so let's run through and see what we've got here. We've got two engines, basically,
Yep.
we can see here.
Yeah.
So talk us through your setup here.
Okay, so we've got two standard Model A Ford engines that have been bored out to 3.6 litres. That's all we've done performance-wise with them. We haven't put high compression heads on them, nothing else. These are just literally two engines that we pulled out of stock that were scheduled for rebuild. And we thought, well, we'll put them together and find out how that we can coupling them up and make them work. And then we'd put them in the chassis, build the body, and then once it was all complete, we'd then strip it down and then completely rebuild it restored. But as it went together, we realised it was much nicer to leave it in the condition that it's in. The way that we've linked them, we've made this coupling here, made by young James that works for me in our engineering shop. He's fabricated this out of just triangles, basically. You can see there's one triangle there, that's another triangle. It's all triangles, and then it's ground down on the outside to make it look like it's for casting.
Okay.
But it's not. It's all individual triangles.
All individual pieces?
Yeah, all individual. Probably about 20 or 30 pieces
really?
there.
As many as that?
Yeah.
Goodness.
And then the crankshafts are linked together with a duplex chain, exactly the same way as they did with the Model Ts back in the day. And we've set the crankshafts 90 degrees out from each other, so it runs as a straight 8 rather than two 4s at the same time. And that way we get a much smoother running engine. Up until this week, we were running on individual carburetors for each engine. That was a nightmare to balance.
Right.
A nightmare to balance.
We
We could balance it,
yeah.
and then you'd do 3 or 4 miles.
And it'd be out.
And it'd be out of balance again. It was just a nightmare. And as soon as one engine is dragging the other engine, whichever way round, the one that's being dragged is running lean.
Right.
And so it's banging and whatever, it's just running terribly. So we made up this manifold this week and put a single 4 carburetor from a V8 on it, and that's done the trick. It runs beautiful.
Okay, well, that's excellent. Yeah, that's good. So, I mean, all the bodywork and everything is all fabricated by yourself?
By ourselves as well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
done in-house, yeah.
So that's all done
We're Model A Ford specialists.
Right.
Over in Bexley, in Kent.
So you've done a few specials like this I've seen before.
Yeah. We mainly single engines, boat-tailed aluminium bodies, which go all over the world. We build them. They go all over. But we wanted to build something completely different that would highlight what we can do when it comes to engineering. Because I was told it wouldn't work.
It's always a challenge.
When we first started it, everyone said to me, they said, there's no way that's going to work. You
Yeah.
can't possibly get two engines to run like that. They're going to fight each other, but it runs beautiful, which you probably heard just now when I started out.
Yeah, we did hear it just now. It was running
and
loudly.
And it doesn't sound like two Model A Ford engines.
No.
You put two Model A Fords standing next to each other, they don't sound like that. But as soon as you make the crankshafts that 90 degrees out from each other, you then get the straight 8 sound.
So what's happening with this car? Is this for a customer? Or
No,
it's
for us.
For you?
It's for us. I mean, I've had a number of people trying to buy it off me over the last month
Yeah.
at Olympia and at NEC.
Right.
But to be honest with you, it's more highlighting what we can do. It's been invited to different places now. We've been invited to Normandy Beach races with it by the Spanish organisers of that. And so, we'll see what happens with it. You know, someone else has asked me if we'll build them another one. Don't know really. Maybe not. I've done it.
You've done it.
It's like with Chitty. Now that I've built Chitty, I don't want to build another one.
No, exactly. That's your challenge, and you've achieved that. So, yeah, that's good.
Handles incredibly well. Drives really, really well.
Yeah.
We've had it up to just over 70 miles an hour now in testing. So we'll next stage is to get to 80. Prescott maybe. VSCC have accepted it as a special.
Have they?
Yeah.
Right. Okay,
So
you
quite.
can
Yeah. So we can take it to
compete with
Prescott.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can run it here occasionally at
Yeah,
Brooklands.
absolutely.
When we do running days.
Yeah.
Obviously not today because it's so rammed.
No,
with
but that's the
cars
idea.
here.
That's the idea is to bring it here.
Yeah,
Massive fan
things
of
like the
Brooklands.
double 12 and
Yeah.
that sort of event, motorsport events that we do here. So yeah, it'd be nice to see it actually running as well.
Yeah, I say it drives incredibly well, and it's brutal. It's brutal on the road. The torque is just brutal. It just is.
It's your favourite word.
I know, it is brutal. It's my new favourite word.
It doesn't look too comfortable, I have to say, but
It's not uncomfortable. It's not uncomfortable. It's not comfortable, but it's not uncomfortable. You can see we haven't got a floor. We couldn't have a floor because of we haven't lengthened the Model A chassis. It's a standard Model A chassis that we've used, and so the one thing we did do is we raised the rear cross member here to actually get the car lower, which I wish we hadn't done now, because the fact we'd done that, it then limited how far the seats would go back. We could probably got another inch or so on the seats, which doesn't sound like a lot, but the reason why we haven't got a floor is because you have to put your feet down onto the floor when you're getting in and then bring them back up. But once you're in, it's actually all right.
Too bad.
No, it's all right. You just hope you don't have to get out in a hurry.
yeah, we certainly would hope that, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Lovely. Well, thanks for showing us around today.
That's right.
Yeah, we've heard it running.
You've heard it running.
You want to start it up, do you?
I can start it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Shall we risk
my
it?
isolator
Yeah,
key.
just look at my cameraman here. He's got his thumbs up.
He's got his thumbs up. That'd
I
be
think
fine.
we're okay.
Yeah.
We'll finish on a bang. Well, hopefully not a big bang. Lovely. Sounded good.
There you go.
Yeah, well done.
Sounds
well
good.
done.
Doesn't sound like a Model A full.
No, not at all. It's excellent. What's your company?
The Model A Revival Company. We're at Bexley in Kent.
Right. Okay. So if anyone wants any work done like this,
Anything Model A.
come to you.
Anything Model A. Or anything. I mean, we do Edwardians as well, but
Right.
Model A is our speciality.
Yeah. Lovely. Great. Well, thanks for talking through us
All right.
today.
Lovely. Thank you.
Brilliant.